Okay. So anyways, and two other things I need to share with you about Premier. One of it, of course, is the Hostess plan that they have. And their plan, their Hostess package is what they claim is the best in any company. And I was telling Trudy before that I don't know about any other company. All I know is about Premier. And as far as the Hostess plan goes, the jeweler gets 30% of the total retail in free jewelry. They also get an option of getting $50 in free jewelry by just holding the date of their show and having some outside orders. They also have another option of getting $50 in free jewelry by me getting ladies to allow me into their homes to show my jewelry. They also get up to 8 pieces of jewelry half price, and that half price goes right back into the retail of the show, so it ups all their free. The Hostess does really nothing. We don't want them to have to stress about a thing. As the jeweler, we do their invitations. We ask them, in the South, we ask them to put out some sweet tea and some chips and dip. You know, maybe here they do wine and cheese and crackers, you know, but that's what we do in the South. The Hostess does no, separating and packaging and stuff like that. Premier will send the Hostess the jewelry with the person's name on it in a nice box, and she just hands it out. So for anybody who wants 3 or 4 pieces of jewelry, it's really absolutely a no-brainer to have someone come over or Teresa to come over and show her jewelry, because right now right now my Hostesses are getting anywhere between $300 and $500 in free jewelry by just having 3 or 4 ladies over to show them the jewelry. The average show is about 4 to 6 people, and look what we've got here. We've got a good group of people. It makes me feel very, very full of love for Teresa, and I think for our family, I think really, you know, our whole family, always we wonder how each other's doing, you know, and if they're being loved enough, because we're such a loving family that, you know, we just want others to love you know, we just want to make sure we're okay. I live in Georgia and Terry's here. We don't really, you know, we're busy, right? We communicate through email and texting, but we always just hope that each of our siblings are happy. And here, you know, it's just a.
Don't worry about her. Nobody likes her around here. Got her back.
But it really, you know, it fills me with so much joy to know that she's got such wonderful people in her life, and
she's such a wonderful person.
Well, you know, she's my big sister, so I tend to agree with that tremendously.
You said you were the youngest.
25, right?
She says I'm her big sister, but really it's not that. I'm her little sister. She's the 5th and I'm the 10th. So.
But that 5, those sets of 5 do something. That 5th number.
I'm the bottom. I always consider myself the bottom half, and Teresa, of course, is the top half. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Yeah. Are there any twins in that group, or is it all
no
12?
twins. 6 girls, 6 boys.
Oh,
and my father called that,
girls.
yeah, my father called that family planning, you know, 6 and 6.
Yeah, that's family.
Cheaper by the dozen.
But anyway, so this, let's visualize it. But this, you know, this whole piece that Jen wore is anywhere between probably $150 and $200 in jewelry, and this is what a person plus more can get for hosting a show. And again, you missed a lot, but you see it's so much more than the jewelry here tonight. It's just feeling a lot of love and a lot of joy, and, you know, just a great presence, knowing that we're all in here and feeling so blessed for what's going on in our lives. So anyways, we're going to play a game. And again, remember, this is for Teresa. This is all for her tonight, and I'm here. I'm supposed to, you know, kick off her new career with me. She's actually on my team now. And this is part of the reason that, you know, I actually recruited some of my sisters, because I truly believe that this job that I'm doing not only is a blessing for myself and my 3 children, but I'm also literally doing it to serve God. My son feels like he's going to pave the way. No, I'm paving the way, but he's going to follow through. He tells me this, but we really want to change this world. I really, truly believe that if I can get in here and spread God's love. And you go out and you can spread it it's that trickling effect. And that's really the reason why I'm in this company, because it's allowing me to do this. And so I told Terry, I said, this is what I'm expecting to you if you're going to be on my team. And I call it Team Serve God. So she joined it. But we're going to play this game. I'm going to give you all a little gift, but you can't open the box.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Mom, let me share.
Literally the first time I sat down all day.
Don't have to look if I have.
I know how that feels. What time is it?
Exactly.
You're an hour before me, though. I still got an hour before I sit down. Okay, so this is the deal with this game. This is all about Terry, remember, okay? This is her kickoff. This is everything about her. Really and truly, I feel honored to be here to do this for her.
And just to add to this, one of the things about this company that I like is it's there for these single moms that want to raise families.
Yeah.
This was created for them.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, I mean, it's, like I said, I'm married again, but really financially, I'm completely 100% supporting my 3 kids.
That's the truth.
And I was stressed. You know how it is. I mean, my daughter, her basketball was $500 and tennis was $360 and other. It was just, this was all like in September. I was just feeling so overwhelmed, and Christmas and traveling to see family and this, that, and the other thing. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I just didn't know. And then Premier came along, and it really has really worked out well for me. I'm absolutely enjoying it. I was telling these, I tend, when I have my gymnastics parents and they do shows, I tend not to say this because really I'm trying to get out of coaching. But if I told them that at the shows, they'd be devastated. But that's what I'm trying to do, because I'm just tired. I'm really tired of my body, not mentally. My body is tired of coaching. And
Jane's a level 5 tennis player.
Yeah.
She's won states in Georgia for her age group, and went to nationals for her age group. And she's also a gym
Adults. Exactly.
Victoria's going to play all too. They're tennis players too. But anyways, I lost my train of thought.
But another thing I just want to say, just in honor of what this company stands for, the part of the proceeds for tonight are going to go towards a single mom in Georgia with 2 small children. Yeah. And some of you may know her. She was a babysitter for me, Alicia.
Oh, yeah.
When she was here. Yeah. She had come from Antigua. She lived with us, helped me with my children. Now she's a single mom in Georgia. And so what's true to this company, whatever goes tonight, really is going to help to support her family. She's trying to raise those 2 children.
Yeah, and it's funny about what I found with Premier, though, is that it's not just for the financial part of it. I mean, that is what people go into it. They have this why. But let me tell you about the people who are under me, okay? Not only, of course, Teresa, but I've got a teacher who's going for her doctorate right now in education, and she signed on. Well, she used to do Premier 20 years ago, and she believes in it so much, but she had children, so she got out of it, but she's back in it, but she loves it, okay? I have a woman whose husband just passed. She's a widow. She's lonely, she's on a fixed income. She just wants to get out maybe 4 nights a month. And so she's doing it just to get out socially. I have another woman, again, who does not have to work, right? Got the house of her dreams, but she wants to give more to her church. So she's decided to come on my team, and of course I really want people to go out and do something as a jeweler. I don't want them just to go, and there are other people, right, that come in, sell jewelry, and walk out, but I want more, for my team. But so everybody's doing this, becoming part of this company for different reasons, and yeah, I was stressing a little bit financially, but I also knew that if I trusted in God, that whatever it was, I was going to be a winner. I mean, I could walk out of a house and not have 1 sale, but I knew because I walked in this house and I served him and I brought something into people's lives, I was a winner no matter what. That's just the bottom line. Yeah, and I truly believe that. So now I want to show you really, as far as a jeweler, what Premier allows jewelers to do. This is the easy part. Okay, Shruti, come on up here.
Should I bring this?
No, we're going to get back to that in a minute. That's going to be a little hassle. So let me tell you about my position as a jeweler. No doubt that it's my business. I work exactly when I want to work. I decide how much I want to work. I definitely, like with Teresa, anybody who I sponsor, I tell them to get a calendar and put all your church and your family activities on first, because this has to work around your family. Cannot interfere in family. But anyways, I make 50% right off the bat. I get paid first as a jeweler. There's no minimums, no quotas. I could stop tomorrow and start 3 months up. Victoria's a part of my business. She helps me. That's my daughter right there. She gets paid. I think she tells me I forget to pay her sometimes. But
For anybody who's done network marketing, there's no auto ship.
yeah, there's no.
By
We
the
don't have to
grace of
keep.
God.
We don't
Grace
keep
of
any
God.
inventory at all. This is all my jewelry. We don't pack. We don't sort. After this show, Terry and I will sit down. It'll take us 10 minutes to log in the show, and it's done. But here's a typical month, okay, that with Premier. And as for jeweler, I'll pay Premier $8 for doing this tonight. That's it, bottom line. So a typical month for for myself is my first month, like last month, my first week I did one show, and it was a $400 show. So I got paid $200, and I get paid first, of course. So there's $200. The second week, I met a couple of women at Starbucks, and I bought some of my jewelry, and it was a $200 show. So for having coffee, I made $100 that hour. That's right. And then the following week, I didn't do any shows. I didn't want to do any shows, and then the last week, I did one show, and it was really a very big show. It was a $600 show, so I got $300 that night. So what is that now? Okay, so that month I took in $600. I worked maybe, a typical show is between 2.5 hours. It becomes very social within your friends at times, but once you get out of your friends, you try to kind of no more social, because your kids and your husband said, oh, I thought you were going to do this and be home more, right? But anyway, so you're talking maybe the typical, maybe a 4-hour slot there. So really I worked maybe 10 hours that month, $600. You know that everybody can use an additional $600 a month, whether it's help for your kids' college, a car payment, whatever it may be. Okay, and don't tell me that you're too busy, because I'm not going to tell you about my life, but Terry can. Okay, when we talk busy, you can get off of Facebook, you can get off of Candy Crush, you can get out in front of the TV and run out of the house for 3 hours and make yourself $200. You know, so we all need that additional money, and that is what Premier allows. That is really, truly what Premier is all about. It's giving a woman an opportunity to work like that. And that's not even including the fun of it all. This is what I'm doing. This is my job. This is it, you know? So, there. You just made $600, but sorry, it's not real. Thank you.
Not real.
Yeah, so anyways, but that is, and that opportunity is open for everybody, and anybody, if anybody, or you, this is the other thing too, is you folks are also resources, you know, so if you know of anybody, like Teresa's got this friend down in Georgia, you know, the first thing I want to do is contact her, because I'm called to do that. If I don't share this opportunity with people, then I'm doing everything wrong, because there is everybody out there that has a why story, why they could use this opportunity. All right, so now we're going to get on to the boxes. So if you choose to open up this gift, okay, you are telling Teresa that you'd like her to come over and show her jewelry. And at the same time, you would love to get anywhere between $200 and $300 in free jewelry. Okay, because that's what it's going to be. In those boxes are slips of paper that have $20 free jewelry, $30 free jewelry, $30 necklace, free earrings. Everything in those boxes are free. Yep. So if you open them, you and Terry will get together and put down a date on the calendar, and she'll get all your guests and send them all invitations. She does it all. And then all you gotta do is put out a little sweet tea chips and dip. And she'll come over and show Julie, okay? So I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna put pressure on you, there's no doubt, because this is for Teresa to get her going with this great business. But I'm gonna give you the catalogs now, and as you're going through the catalogs, you, anything you see that you really like on it, write down your wish list, okay? On the back of the wish list are surveys. If you could fill out all that information, that would be great. And then, of course, the other slips of paper in there are more about what I'm doing, okay, as a premier jeweler. So, let's give you some catalogs to look at. This is the fun part. And this is the full catalog, and this is the new spring catalog that came out. Here's that. Thanks for you. And what's your name?
Beth.
Hi, Beth. I'm Jane.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so sorry
I'm
for
glad
being
you
late.
got to sit down finally.
I thought feeding my family was good, even though it was 7:45 when I was feeding them. So okay, everyone will still be there. Oh gosh, yeah.
Thank goodness Katie's game was canceled. Boy, that would have been freezing.
No, one lacrosse game is good.
Because that was gonna be, it's sort of
And
cornered.
then you need to find out who's got the most diva dollars.
Lynn needed one of those. What are they? The cheese
Those yours?
something.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know, the $120
Yeah.
calculator. So I bought it for him while the game had started, because I'm like,
And if you have any questions about the jewelry or any of the
we ended up
jewelry in the
rectifying it.
catalogs, let
That's
me
why-
know and I will come around and,
I did. And
Look at that.
And Doug had a meeting, so I came home and we're not opening our box. Are we opening our
Yes,
box?
you are. I'm gonna do a party for you too.
Very good, very good.
Whoop, whoop. No sweet tea at my house.